Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and we're in Labyrinth. So this was on the Labyrinth path that I was using with Guillotine, but I had to get through Magik and Warmachine, and I wanted to bring someone special for them, so I brought Ghost. Now, the really cool thing about these fights is I don't have Wasp. So 89% of the gameplay you see on YouTube with Ghost is going to be with the Wasp synergy. So, it's quite rare to see Ghost without Wasp. It's very quite rare. And normally when you see people bring Ghost for some places, they usually at least have Wasp. Sometimes just Hood, which is what I have here today. So Hood is really the main reason why I'm able to fight this Magik here. So what Hood basically gives Ghost is when you're phasing, you take no damage. Now, this pretty much works for every single type of damage source in the entire game, except for one, and the only exception is the Spectre debuff, because it reverses your willpower healing, and even if you're phasing with Hood, it won't negate that. That last time I tried, which was quite a while ago, which maybe they fixed it, I doubt it. But yeah, that's the only thing the Hood synergy can't bypass damage-wise, and I mean, that's, like, it bypasses literally everything else, like L3s, just every kind of damage, aside from the Spectre, like I said. So it's a really insane synergy, and the special 3 bypassing is by far the coolest thing that you can apply it to. But another cool thing you can apply it to right here is Limbo. So, whenever Magik triggers Limbo, I am just going to hide in my phase, and I'm just not going to have to worry about it. One of the other really cool ones that you can bypass is recoil damage. So, I'm running full suicides right now, and unless I screw up, I won't take damage from recoil. So, how it works is you just pretty much have to dash back at the perfect time, and then yeah, you'll avoid recoil damage. So right here, I'm going to go for my special 3, get all of these cruelty buffs turned into cruelty passives so that I can just gain more cruelty buffs, and just so I don't have to worry about them falling off, because they can definitely fall off in this fight. Try to manage everything, and without the Wasp synergy, it definitely makes fights a bit more clunky. With the Wasp synergy, if you've mastered Ghost, it's just, the gameplay, it's just seamless. It's like a flowing river, like nothing's gonna stop that flow that you have going on. But without the Wasp synergy, it's definitely a lot harder. And there is like a play style to learn without Wasp, but it's not nearly as reliable as having Wasp. And like I said, it's just a bit more clunky. But it's certainly possible. You see I'm doing it here, and I'm not having too much of an issue. So right here you'll see I'll just kind of hold my block. I don't, because basically how you want to do it, and I could go much more into depth, like this could get its own video. I've been thinking about making an entire video dedicated to just talking about Ghost without Wasp. But the basics is essentially, when you have the precision passive, you can't phase. So you need to basically get into an area where you don't have the precision passive, so your next dash back will put you into phase. You need to basically line that up when you're ready to throw a special, and ideally, it's just when Magik is dashing at you. But it's not easy to get all of those synced up. A lot of the time you have to dash back for one reason or another in a fight, and then you can't phase again until that precision passive runs out, which is extremely annoying. But yeah, everything's going really good so far in this fight. Right now we have 9 cruelties on us, so our damage is pretty up there. We're doing a pretty good job of negating the Limbo. We're at 71% health. We've got her down already under half. We're looking really good. We're doing a good job of avoiding the Limbo damage, keeping up all of our cruelty stacks, and everything is just going really well at this point. I was feeling very good. And you see right there, so I take one blocked hit and then dash back and then drop my special 2. It all crits, everything's good, and yeah, everything's going really good at this point, man. I was feeling really confident in getting the solo. I was also getting pretty lucky at the start with just not proccing any Limbo, which was really nice. If Magik doesn't proc a Limbo, that's fine by me. I'm also phasing my recoils, pretty well. It's weird, I haven't been playing Ghost. A little slip there. I haven't been playing Ghost like at all lately. So pretty much since I joined for Loki, like the amount of ghosting that I've been doing is just Like I used to use Ghost for like everything, and now I barely use her for anything. And it's because I'm in Pete's group. I'm in Panda Man Pete's battle groups. You know, in Alliance War, he gets all the Ghost stuff. I don't, and he just got a rank 3 6200 6-star Ghost now as well. So it's better to give him like the Doom bosses with Stubborn, you know, than a 5-star. And Pete is just the Ghost expert. Right there, that sucks. My cruelties fell off. My special 2 didn't all crit because I was trying to save all my cruelty stacks, but unfortunately they fell off and it was all for nothing, so that kind of sucked. You know, I still have the passive ones, which is really nice. You know, those just can't fall off, so that's great. And yeah, gonna get back up to 3, and I think these are gonna fall off too, or just one of them. Still have 2, but yeah, we're on track for the solo right now. Just have to not screw up at the end here. We're about to trigger the 2nd enrage timer, so I think her limbo damage actually gets increased at that point, so we gotta be really careful. Right here I get hit again, that's not good. Right here I'm just gonna keep my cruelty stacks, so I threw that special to refresh them, and yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Doing a good job. What I like to do is just use a little light attack while she still has limbo. So I use the light attack just to refresh my phase timer, and so I can. The light attack is a little bit quicker than the medium, so I can get back into phasing and take no limbo damage. And boom, Magik and Labyrinth soloed. I don't know if I've ever soloed that fight before. I don't think I have. So that was really cool. You know, that was one of the hardest fights on the easy path back when I was using like 4-star Star-Lord and stuff. And then next up, it was followed by another really hard fight here with Warmachine. That was weird. Just cut back. But yeah, Warmachine here. Let's jump back in. So, you know, Warmachine, his L1 is just super annoying, you know, in fights. It's just that block damage adds up. And yeah, that's really the only issue with Warmachine. He also has a bit of a weird AI, but you're gonna see Ghost is just one of the best Warmachine counters in the entire game, man. Like, it is crazy how good Ghost is for Warmachine. Like, if you can play Ghost well, you can just phase through his entire special 1, and it's so satisfying to do, because not only are you avoiding all of the damage from his special 1, but each little bullet is also giving you a bunch of power. Each bullet gives 5% power. So, you know, it gives you like pretty much a full bar of power, so that's great. But, you know, it's not easy to always phase all of it. You know, you really, sometimes he doesn't throw it. Right here, boom, that was perfect. We phase every single bullet. Right here again, boom, every single bullet. But, you know, I'm getting a little bit too much power. So right here, I'm just gonna throw this. Only one part of it is gonna crit, right? I didn't want to go to another special 3. You know, I want to get my special 2s off. And you'll notice that I'm finishing my combos here, and that is on purpose. Because a lot of the time, if you actually finish your combo with Ghost, the opponent is pretty likely to throw a special attack. That's what I've found in some of my own testing, and so sometimes I do it, you know. This is my first time really doing Warmachine like with Ghost, so, you know, it was a bit of a learning curve at the start, trying to figure out when he'll throw his specials and everything. You know, like I have a lot of experience phasing through other specials, but, you know, you don't really see Warmachine that much in endgame content, so, you know, I don't have a lot of practice against him specifically. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of it pretty quick here, and yeah, as you can see, boom, phase all the bullets right there. And again, I don't have Wasp, so I need to be very specific in getting my openings. And right there, that's perfect. If I can like drop my special 2, phase the recoil, and he throws a special, and I phase through all of it, like that's just the perfect combination. Like, oh, it's going great. So right here, boom, phase the recoil, phase the whole special 1. Like, that's the rhythm right there. That's the rotation. If I can keep getting that, that's just like perfect. Right here, that was pretty perfect too. I parried the last hit. I think I could have phased through it, but just playing it safe there. And yeah, I still have my 5 cruelty stacks, so that's really good as well. I could go for an L3 to make them all passive, but you know, the power gain, I'm getting it so quickly by phasing through his L1, so keeping them refreshed isn't too much of an issue. Right there, we missed the recoil phase, but we did phase through his L1. That was kind of worth it. But yeah, I love the power gain we're getting from this Warmachine. Ghost, definitely one of the best Warmachine counters. So yeah, that's really cool. And, you know, the great thing about using Ghost in Labyrinth as well is, you know, you don't have to parry. You know, in Labyrinth, there's Limber, which is super annoying. because you run out of your parry stones very quick. But you know, Ghost, one of the best abilities Ghost has is just creating her own openings. Right here, I just throw this special 2 because I wanted to refresh my cruelties. And again, I don't even refresh them and it doesn't connect, so that's really fun. What a waste. Maybe I should have banked them with the L3, but that's okay. We'll get them back pretty quick because again, we get power very fast in this matchup, so yeah, we're good. But yeah, just not having to worry about Limber is amazing. And again, like if I had Wasp, these fights would be even easier, you know, because I could just drop my L2s pretty much whenever I felt like it, and the fights would just be, again, just so much more seamless. But it's, I don't know, I kind of like playing Ghost without Wasp because, I don't know, it's just, it's different, and it's, I don't know, I kind of like it, but at the same, it's just good to have the skill, you know, because if you can save a team slot, you know, by not bringing Wasp in certain areas, you know, that could be extremely useful depending on the content. So, you know, just having the ability to play Ghost without Wasp is a good thing to have, you know, just another skill in the arsenal. You never know if or when you might need it. I mean, for example, in variant 1, it's class gated, so you know you can only bring tech and mystics in the portion where Ghosts allowed. So you can't bring Wasp there. So you know that would be an area where you'd want to be able to play Ghost without Wasp. So you know you never know when you might need it. Such a skill. Right here, I think I'm actually gonna be the first time I push him to a special 2. You know, like normally when you do this fight, like your goal is to push Warmachine to special 2s, but in this fight it's the opposite. You know, I don't want him to go to a special 2. I'd rather just bait L1s because I get that power gain. So yeah, he's down to 17% right there. Took that L1 to the block. But, you know, we've been playing pretty well so far that I have a lot of my health still left to work with. Right here, my cruelty stacks fall off, but we still have 3 of them, so that's good. Right there, tried to dex that L1. We phased like a little bit of it. Tried to dex a little bit of it. Didn't end up working out, but that's okay. Right there, phase a lot of that one, parry it, and only 11% health left. Everything is going really good at this point. I'm feeling great. And it was funny because I did this fight, like I was in this fight already before, but I was literally like mid special 2, and then the game went down. I recorded this one, there's all those server crashes, and the game went down in the middle of this fight. I was like, are you kidding me? But yeah, we got back in and ended up soloing him. So yeah, there's Magik and Warmachine in Labyrinth of Legends, soloed by Ghost without Wasp. I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. Drop a like if so, subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Let me know what other fights you guys want to see. Just, you know, because there's no Alliance War right now, you know, I got some free time, you know, if you guys want to see something in Labyrinth, Abyss, you know, Act 6, just let me know. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.